There you go.
What's cracking, bro?
What up, bro? How you feeling?
Chilling. How you?
All good, man. Apologize for the little technical difficulties right there, but glad to have you on board.
Oh no, it's all good.
Yo, congratulations on another project. Family is fire.
Oh, thank you, bro. I'm happy to have it out, man. Thank you for supporting it, playing the records, having me here today to talk about it. I appreciate you too, man.
Absolutely, man. You always been a cool dude. Had the pleasure of chopping it up with you a few times. Last time you was in Chicago when Rolling Papers 2 came out, and we did the
Yeah,
in-studio interview, man. And I was just really impressed with you as a person, man. So any support we could give, it's all there for you. You know what I mean?
absolutely, man. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm I'm swole. This damn shit's going on. I would have been able to be there in real life.
So I mean, I was going to go to that in a minute. So how are you doing with this whole lockdown and everything that's going on with the coronavirus, man? What's your day-to-day like right now?
It's cool, man. I've been spending a lot of time with my son. Now that the album's out, working from home. Even
Yeah,
before, you know what I mean, when we was putting the final touches on it, just working from home, spending a lot of time with my kid. I'm working out at the crib, uh, doing things, interacting with the fans. It's giving me a lot
right.
of time to interact with the fans for sure.
Yeah, I was seeing, man. I was watching earlier today, man. You had cats coming on. They had to do 10 puffs and then pass it off.
Yeah. That's my new IG live show. It's called Stoned Alone. You know what I mean? You gotta come take the 10 puff challenge. You did.
How can somebody that's not a smoker participate, man? Hang with you, man. There might be some people out there that don't smoke, but they still want
You
to hang out with
can't.
Wiz Khalifa.
It's called a smoke out. You can't come into a smoke out if you ain't got no smoke. You
No
gotta at
question.
least try it.
You got to at
We
least
like the
try it.
kids at high school when you walk past, when you smell us, man. You either get out, you either tap in or tap out.
I feel that. I can dig it. I can dig it. Yo, let's get to the album really quick, man. The last project, Rolling Papers 2, man, 25 joints. This right here is 7. Why only 7 joints?
I just really wanted to give people 7 bangers, man. I feel like people pay attention to music in a different way. And I've always been somebody who moves forward with my production, with my sound, with my marketing and everything. And really, it was just important for me to drop some hits that I felt like, people could get behind and support and really be proud to hear these Wiz records. And I didn't feel like, making a really long, drawn out project would do that for me. I felt like 7 bangers would make people really, really satisfied. And I named it the Saga of Wiz Khalifa because it's an eventful, ever-growing, long-going story. So we just want to keep building on top of it and coming with more smashes. But this is the first, the first installment.
When you was coming up in the game, before you really settled in Pittsburgh, that you was somewhat of an army brat. You was traveling the world a little bit. And I always feel like people that travel the world or, might have came up under the army ranks, when they settle, they real cool people. Like they really know how to deal with people because they moved around so much. So how's your experience
hmm
as a child? How's that affected who Wiz Khalifa is today?
Um, I wouldn't even really say that moving around in the military kind of affected that.
Okay.
Um, I think growing up with my parents, they just taught me to embrace everybody and everything.
Mm,
And, definitely being in a lot of different environments helped me to understand different cultures and the different types of people in the world. But I feel like I was always different and I was always somewhat of an individual. And it was when I was in Pittsburgh when I was really, really able to be that individual and not only, do good things for myself, but kind of help people around me who didn't have the same opportunities that I was going to be able to have. So, you know, just coming up and grinding and hustling, I learned a lot from my dad business wise too, that I
okay.
wouldn't have gotten anywhere else or in any other situation. So those are the things that really molded me. I wouldn't really say I wouldn't give too much up to the military.
Okay. I can dig that. But it wasn't the military per se. It's just the idea. Like you pretty much said, you learn how to deal with different people. That's kind of where I was, leaning with it.
Yeah, definitely moving around and dealing with different cultures. But I feel like anybody who especially if you're black and you're not just straight from the hood, if you live in the suburbs or if you experience anything different, it's pretty much the same type of situation.
Yeah.
It just it diversifies you and allows you to, you know, kind of find yourself.
No doubt. All right, shout out to all the smokers out there. Shout out to my cousin Beezy, man. I couldn't get through this interview without asking you, because people's like, yo, this is what I want to know. This is what I don't know. You know what I mean? People want to know, like, give them your top 2-3 strands that they should be looking for right now.
Top 3 strands you should look for: Khalifa Kush, Wedding Cake. I'm gonna give y'all 4: Khalifa Kush, Wedding Cake, Cereal Milk, Gary Payton.
Khalifa Kush, Wedding Cake, Cereal Milk. And what was the last one?
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton.
Yeah.
That's fire. Let me ask you this, man. I know you're a smart dude. You're handling your business. Are you investing in like the cannabis industry, saying that so many states are kind of making everything legal now?
Yeah, I got my own strain. It's called Khalifa Kush. We do oils. We do flour, of course. We do edibles. We do a lot of different things. I don't have my own dispensary, but the strain is available, and always working on new strains as well.
When you come to Chicago, you know they just made it legal starting in 2020, so you official here. You good to
I gotta bring the strain out there. That's the real part. I don't even gotta be there to be there.
Right. Exactly, bro. All right, so back to the album, man. The Saga Wiz Khalifa. I gave you some of my favorites. What's one on there if you had to pick one that you really want everybody to gravitate to? Can you pick one? Is there one?
Nah, I can't pick one. That's why it's 7 songs, man. All 7 of them joints. Every minute of all 7 of those is heat.
Facts. I like the sound of the collaboration too with you and Ty Dolla. I know y'all did a joint on Roller Papers 2 together and did some other work together. And the fact
that's my brother. We got platinum records together.
Yeah.
So when I heard that one, I was like, man, you know, that reminds me of one of those platinum records that we have.
Yeah. Y'all got a good chemistry.
That's my brother, man. We've been doing this for a minute, and when you got it locked like that, and especially somebody who's as authentic as Ty and as consistent. As soon as you hear a Ty record, you feel like you're in a club in LA. You feel like you're in Supper Club, Old Supper Club, or Playhouse, or Cheetahs, or something. You just feel like you're in a club in LA. Ty got that authentic, you know what I mean? So I love that dude.
Back. I was surprised to see Logic on there. How'd that come about?
That's my man, you know. We're from the same area. I think he's from like West Virginia, and that's really close to Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh. So he was always really heavily inspired by my come up early in the game. But just being from the same area, I feel like we got this similar flavor. So it was fun to put a record out like that, more relaxed, like stoner type record, but still I feel like that one is more eclectic, like it's going to reach different audiences.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yep.
Absolutely. All right, man, I know we're about to run out of time. Before we go, though, man, any last words you want to put out there for the people watching?
Make sure y'all get the album. If y'all don't know, it just dropped last night. It's called The Saga of Wiz Khalifa. 7 bangers. Meg Thee Stallion, Quavo, Ty Dolla $ign, DJ Mustard, K Camp, Tyga, and Logic. Check out the contact video. It's out now, almost at 10 million views. Me and Tyga. Make sure y'all cop the merch off of the website. And I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate you for having me. Thanks for taking the time out today. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate the time. We looking forward to you coming back to Chicago when all this is over with. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Oh, for sure, bro. Man, y'all niggas gonna have to kick me out of Chicago.
All right, bro. Stay up, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. You too, bro.